Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining me. Today, we are going to discuss the fruit of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. And how do we do that in the real world, in our daily lives? Well, on our own, we can't. And with God's help, we certainly can. And it is still challenging. So, how do we do that in the workforce when our coworker is stabbing us in the back, or creating division within our department, or trying to put us down in the process? It's hard, it's very difficult, but again, with God's help, that can be done. Now, in the sports world, when the news media puts us into a bad light for acting out or defining us by our failures that we truly know we've been successful with, that's difficult. It's very hard to do. But once again, with God's help, we can do that. So in the Bible, it talks about many times competing and running the good race and running for the prize. And that's what we're supposed to do. I remember back in the day, Evander Holyfield was in an interview with Jay Leno. And Jay presented to him, well, if you're believing God for a victory and so does your opponent, who wins? You know, how does God determine that? And Evander just chuckled and goes, well, really, whatever's going to give God the most glory in the outcome, he will, preside over that. But he said, whether I win or I lose, I'm going to give God the glory. And we need to look at it in that perspective as well. In whatever we do, we want to honor God. And it may be difficult. If we lose the championship, how do we love our opponent or our enemies, even through that? So just want to encourage you that I keep actually that whole list in my wallet, and I pull it out from time to time to keep myself accountable. And sometimes I have to step aside and take a deep breath and say, okay, Lord, how do I do this? How do I exercise love in this situation? And sometimes that's the quick prayer. And Lord, I hope I am, found worthy of doing that. So thanks again, and just encourage you that walk in the fruit of the Spirit and enjoy the day. And don't forget, God has this. Thanks again. Take care.